Hello once again, my friends. It's time for more stories. This is another one from our friend, the Ballistic Buddha. 2 pigs and a stick. Sizzling mud fight. Oh boy. Hello, Moonhorse.
Hi.
And the Celestial Herd. Hope things are going well in your lives. I have a more hands-on encounter with a Richbeard and Wendybeard. Now, I want to get this out of the way. Never respond physically unless absolutely necessary. And he's right. He's very right. You got that? On to the story. The day was really hot, as were the classrooms due to the air conditioning malfunctioning. Oh! Everyone's already in a bad mood. Apparently, God didn't want me to suffer too early, as Wendybeard didn't show up for first period, meaning I would not be force-fed hentai. But as the day goes on, I've been getting glares and offhand comments from people that hung out with Richbeard. I ignored it to the best of my ability, but I hit my limit when I was eating my food and went to go to the bathroom. When I returned, I was greeted with my cheeseburger being stomped into the ground by a group of girls with Richbeard at the center. This bitch must have lost her goddamn mind. I basically stormed over to them, pushing everyone out of the way, and grabbed Richbeard's shoulder, basically cussing her out while trying to figure out why she curb-stomped my burger to hell. She begins to apologize profusely about what she did and if I could give her another chance. And then she drops this line. I don't know what came over me. I'm really sorry. And you wonder why I hate you. Dude, you're creepy as hell and annoying. Like, seriously, what does it take to get through your head? I don't want anything to do with you, and if you come near me or any of my stuff, I swear that I'll do more than just yell. I will do everything in my power to get rid of you. Judge me if you want, but I've been tolerant of her shit until this moment. Now remember that implosion Mr. Moonhorse and Sango talked about? Well, it happened. And just, wow. 6th period arrives, and I'm still pissed about what happened to my lunch. My patience is thinner than a strand of hair when I saw that chubby fuck sitting in the classroom. 15 minutes go by and finish my test. As I'm walking back to my desk, Wendybeard gets up and sits next to me with a few sheets of paper. He does his usual poking behavior until I turn to him red-faced, teary-eyed with tunnel vision as I'm about to scream. What do you want?
Yeah, I need an opinion. Should there be a class on how to be the ultimate housewife for your husband? Because women nowadays are so disobedient and rude. But fear not, as I have made all the requirements for a housewife.
What the fuck is this incel shit? Dude, I could care less about your fucked up fantasies. In fact, I don't give the slightest shit about you, your hentai, or your views on society. And you know why? Because I'd rather have women be treated as actual people and not slaves to anyone with a dick. Now get that shit away from me. And then he gets mad.
Oh, don't yell at me. Oh god, don't tell me you're one of those feminist fags. It's the people like you who ruin things for men.
Doubling up on that incel shit, ain't he? My tunnel vision is getting worse as I could physically feel my anger getting stronger, like a hurricane in my lungs, throat, and stomach. Oh, fuck off. Maybe this is why you're single, especially since I'm the only person who even acknowledges your shitty existence. You know what? Let me put it simpler terms for you. No girl wants your ass. Wendybeard stands up and looks down at me like he's going to do something, but then he grabs the papers and heads to the front of the classroom. I don't remember what he read or ranted about, but he said my name and put faggot next to it. Classy. I got up and walked over to him, black anger threatening to take over as I snatched the papers and ripped them apart. And he loses it. All I heard was incoherent screaming with some sexist quotes. Then we get sent out of the class and had to wait until the bell rang. Bell rings and I start going down the stairs. The stairs are U-shaped, meaning there's a platform between the 2 floors before arriving on the 1st or 2nd floor. Why explain this? Because when I got to the midpoint of the stairs, Wendybeard threw a ball of torn up paper at me. So I waited for him to get next to me and then pushed him into a wall. As hard as my brain would let me, I kept walking from the stairs to the head office to tell them what just happened. So I'll see if I have to be dragged off to the office on Monday. And, Moonhorse, I hope you and Sango and the Celestial Herd's weekend goes great, as I'm just gonna sleep. Sincerely, Ballistic. Oh boy. My dude, I can't even... This is some fucked up repugnant shit right here. This girl and her constant give me another chance. This is classic manipulative behavior 101. This is like testing limits now, like trying to push you so that she can be like, but no, I'm different. Give me another chance. And it's like, you have done the exact same thing every single time, nonstop. Why would anyone expect anything different from you? You have absolutely no signs of changing. You show no want or desire to change. You are not going to alter your behavior. You are not going to alter the way you're doing things. You are not going to alter the way that you treat people. You just want someone to give you a chance. You can continue to be shitty and pass it off as though you're just being you. If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't get me at my best. Is such a fucking bullshit thing, and I'm willing to bet she has said that several times. People who say that usually show their worst most commonly, because you wouldn't need to point out your worst all the time if it wasn't your fucking default behavior. So yeah, I am not surprised that a lot of people can't put up with her. Now let's talk about incel beard over here. Creepy windy beard. I have seen this multiple times over the past couple of days, and I'm actually really happy to see that most of Brain Cells is now quarantined. I'm sure like the moderators are just waiting for them. I'm sure Reddit mods are waiting for them to break like one more rule, and then they're fucking banned for life. But yeah, it's just the same nonsense over and over. They claim anything except their terrible personality is the reason that they can't get a girlfriend and they can't get laid. And this guy is another perfect example of that. You can very much clean yourself up and make things different. Are you going to be a supermodel? No, but that doesn't matter to most people. Most people aren't interested in fucking supermodels, and that's fine. This guy is going to claim it's everything. It's his intellect, it's his looks, his chin's too weak, his wrists are too thin. That is legitimately a thing that they say too. My wrists are too small, I'm a wrist cell. I'm fucking serious. Anything but their shit personality. It's anything they can't control over the thing they can control. Because if it's my wrist, or it's my chin, or it's some millimeters of bone, and that's the only reason I'm not attractive, blur, blur, blur. They'll say shit like that because those things are concrete. You can't change the size of your hands, for example. I can't make my hands any smaller. I have giant, creepy monster hands because I play guitar. So I have big, long, whatever. It doesn't matter. Point is, I can't change them. I can't make them smaller, and I can't make them bigger. That's just not really a thing we can do right now. But the reason they do that is because it's concrete. It's because it's something they don't ever have to take responsibility for. Oh, I lost the genetic lottery, and that's why I look this way, and that's why no girl will ever find me attractive. That's bullshit. That's 100% bullshit. You didn't lose any kind of genetic lottery. Your terrible personality and your inability to deal with the fact that you're acting like a fucking man-child is the reason why you can't get a girlfriend. It's really just that simple. You don't want to act like an adult. You want everything to be handed to you. And I'm willing to bet that if they hear this rant at the end of this video, I'm going to get called all kinds of things. The blue-pilled cuck horse, or whatever. Some stupid shit that they'll come up with. Yeah, you can lash out at me. You can scream and yell and throw a big fit. You can post it on all your little forums. But it's never going to change the fact that you refuse to acknowledge your own fucking problems and get better. That's the reason why you're hiding in your little toxic communities, talking about how making women sex slaves would suddenly make your lives so much greater. But it wouldn't. It really wouldn't. Your thing is constantly about how you just need to get laid and it'll validate you as a man. But it's not, is it? Because the truth of the matter is you want someone to know that you're doing these things. You want to be validated not just within your own community, but by someone else. You want to have the fucking 50s lifestyle housewife thing. You want that wife, that soulmate, but you're not going to get it acting the way you are. And you don't want to acknowledge that. Because having to change yourself is hard, but not impossible. It requires effort. And you're not going to put any effort into it, are you? Because that would mean you'd have to act like an adult. So go ahead and call me all the names you want. One of us grew up. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, enough of my negativity and angry ranting about incels and creepy people. I would like to thank you all for being here. You're all such wonderful, wonderful people, and you make this job so fucking incredible. Seriously, I love you guys. And if you have your own stories that you'd like to send in, you can do that by sending them to r/Moonhorse Stories. I check it every day, and I'll be certain to see them when they come in. And if you would like to contribute to this channel to keep the lights on in this place, you can do that by going to my Patreon or by buying something from the merch store. Much like PBS, this channel is sponsored by viewers like you. And make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe and all that other YouTube stuff because it pisses YouTube off and it makes this channel grow. And the bigger we get, the more power we have. And much like an amoeba, soon we'll begin to divide and take over all of the internet. Everything will be magical unicorns. I actually don't know if that's true, I just really wanted to say that. Okay, that was dumb. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, goodbye!